Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Port Kennedy at Rockingham Cambio Cumbre's home facility for the Women's Supa-Liga Round 4 match between Rockingham Cambio Cumbre and Perth AFC. Sorry, Round 3 match. I'll just go through the match card with you for Cumbre in goal. Number 1, Latoya Crotty, as we see an opportunity for Cumbre. Number 10, Taylor Reid. Number 16, Amy Harrop. Number 18, Emily Nowak. Number 9, Tiani Klomp. Number 55, Laura Payakonen. I think there is an issue with the match card, so I'll come back to the Cumbre players. For Perth AFC, number 11, Amberley Hall. Number 2, Beth Ritchie. Number 14, Nellie Bond. Number 10, Lauren Blackledge. Number 6, Alejandra Castro. Number 22, Rebecca Bennett. Number 7, Caitlin Lewis. And number 17, Aaliyah Jorquera. As we see Izzy Wainwright play the ball short for Harrop. And a shot from distance easily saved by Crotty. That shot coming from Blackledge is intercepted for AFC but couldn't keep possession. Harrop now back for Wainwright. Ritchie here on this near side against Harrop. As Wainwright now driving forwards, takes on Ritchie, cuts back inside, has a shot. Well saved down low by Beck Bennett, who plays Hall. Looking for the 1-2 with Blackledge, but it's well cut out at the back by Wainwright again. And now number 30, Nikki Campbell. Wainwright retrieves the ball, rolls it out to her left. That ball into the feet of Campbell. The touch is a little bit heavy. Lewis was looking for the run of Hall, but it was intercepted. Campbell. Looking to take on Blackledge down the line, but the ball's gone out off of Campbell. And now Hall again. Receives from Lewis. Now Lewis will reset. Back to Ritchie. Out to Blackledge, who again looks for the run of Hall down the line, but it passes too heavy. Taylor Reid has come onto the court for, I apologise if this is not pronounced correctly, Laura Payakonen. Laura, my apologies if that isn't 100% right. I'm about 5% happy that it is. I will try to get the correct pronunciation. As we see Latoya Crotty retrieve the ball for a goal throw. She hits the feet of Taylor Reid, who turns to take on Ritchie. Now she resets. A little bit of a loose pass for Anna Denona, but she retrieved it well. And now she plays Campbell. Campbell looking for some movement, resets to Reid, whose touch lets her down. Ball out of play. Hall, she has Lewis to reset to, and she has Ritchie ahead of her to her left. Good block by Campbell. And now Crotty plays Reid. Denona can't get onto the pass from Reed. And Bennett. Drops the ball short for Lewis. Little interchange of passes with Ritchie. Hall making a run forwards. Ritchie's pass is out of play. Blackledge one-on-one with Reed. Harrop to Denona. A little back roll just to leave the ball in front of Reed, who's looking up. Her pass for Harrop cut out by Hall, but gifted back to Cumbre goalkeeper Crotty. Neither side really having created too much so far. Bennett for Lewis to Hall. So far both teams content just to defend around halfway. Not being put under too much pressure in their own half. But then Cumbre have controlled possession slightly better. Denona now. Lewis with a little toe poke to put the ball out of play. Harrop's in the middle. Reed. Shot is off the post. And it will be a Perth AFC ball as it was off the post. Beck Bennett admitting to having gotten a touch. Perth AFC getting their wall set up. Emily Nowak with a shot, but again, comfortable save for a goalkeeper of Beck Bennett's quality. Now Lewis into Ritchie. She turns, dispossessed by Reed. Can't keep it in play. Now that ball inside from Blackledge off of Hall's shin. Lewis rolls it down the line. Denona's dispossessed her. A 2v1, she shoots. Lewis looking to get in behind Harrop. Bennett's throw short. Now Blackledge for Hall. She turns, drops the ball back. Pass is cut out by Reed, and now Denona. Ritchie does well defensively. Reed takes on Lewis and a good toe poke. Again, well saved by Bennett, who's certainly been the busier of the two shot stoppers so far. We've got Tiani Klomp on the court for the first time for Cumbre, as Reed's shot is blocked by teammate Denona, who does well though to bring down that ball. And now Klomp for Reed. And Klomp again. She manages to keep the ball in play. Turns under pressure from Lewis, and that ball is out of play. Now Lewis looking up, trying to hit Blackledge, but the pass was overhit. Reed receiving, gets beyond Lewis, cuts back inside on a better right foot, hits the post, and AFC scrambling to defend the shot. Everyone behind the ball there, they did a good job to recover. Now Nowak back for Denona. And now for Klomp, looking down the line, Nowak. And then Denona, Nowak with the shot, and Bennett just lets it go just slightly over her crossbar. Castro onto the court for the first time for AFC, with Amberley Hall taking a break, and here she is, receiving the ball, turning. She drops the ball off for Ritchie. Turns again, but this time it's dispossessed by Nowak. She drives forward. Her shot across goal is out of play. Smith. Pass is cut out by Peaconen. Again, I hope I am at least close in that pronunciation. And now Reed with a challenge on Smith. Emily Nowak with the kick in. Plays it down the line. Reed can turn and face forwards. Elects to reset to Klomp. AFC have done a good job so far defensively, making sure even when they are getting pressure on the ball that they're relatively tight as a unit. And that will be a timeout for Perth AFC, so we will be back in just a moment. Alright, so we have a free kick. Lewis with Beck Bennett up over halfway. The shot, good save by Crotty. Perth AFC looking to potentially gain a little bit of time in possession with Bennett up over halfway so they can outnumber Cumbre. Crotty, look on her face, she was a little bit disappointed. She didn't take the opportunity to shoot with Bennett so far forward. Reed's pass for Nowak is cut out by Ritchie. Now Nowak for Peaconen. Nowak receives back to goal, holds the ball up well. Relatively tame effort though. And then Bennett feeds Ritchie. Now Jokera out for Castro. Oh, she was looking to hit Jokera as she made a forward run. Peaconen down the line for Nowak. Her pass to Campbell's cut out by Smith. And now she resets to Ritchie. Ritchie, who's done a very good job of trying to keep AFC in possession for periods of time. Also a very good defensive job. And now Smith to Jorquera, back to Smith again. And Ritchie. Castro looking for the run of Smith. Cut out by Campbell. Klomp for Pia Conan, which is blocked well by Ritchie. Now Nowak with a bit of time and space. There's a shot. Again, Perth AFC making sure that they turn up in numbers to help each other defensively. Campbell's return pass, a little bit heavy for Pia Conan. Smith for Jorquera. Good first touch by Ritchie, as the pass was slightly behind her, but her second touch under pressure took the ball out of play. Now Klomp for Nowak. Campbell. Here Conan moving around at pivot. And now Klomp for Nowak. Good tackle by by Jorquera, and return pass to her by Castro. Unable to keep the ball in play though. Beth Ritchie puts the ball out of play. Nowak with the kick in. Wainwright looking to take on Castro. Izzy Wainwright is quite a two-footed player, so even if she cuts in on her weaker side, she's very, very dangerous. And that will be a Perth AFC kick in. Bennett receives and plays it across to Smith, who's looking for Hall. In turn was looking to feed Castro, but that pass was definitely overhit for Alejandra Castro. Smith looking down the line, can't find Hall. Jorquera does well to block the passing channel into the Cumbre pivot Campbell. And now Wainwright looking to drive. Her space shut down well by Jorquera. Leah Jorquera, who turns out for the Perth AFC women's outdoor football team as well, having played at Fremantle in the women's NPL several years ago. Good little back roll by Pia Conan. And now Wainwright for Pia Conan again, looking for a little parallel down the line. Denona can't get to it. Jorquera plays Bennett, who clears. And now Wainwright, Pia Conan, Denona. Hall with the tackle, but Campbell gets the nutmeg on Smith. Unable to keep possession though. Now that throw will be far too big for Hall. Crotty with a really good throw into the feet of Campbell. Jorkera again defends well. This little period has been good for Cumbre. Denona back to Wainwright, one-on-one with Bennett. She could have had another touch. She had the time to have another touch and potentially draw the goalkeeper, but elected to shoot early. Campbell now feeds the Nona. She turns down the line but can't direct her shot on target to trouble Beck Bennett. Crotty again with a good throw for Denona. Great run by Wainwright, but Bennett able to get there first. Smith down the line. Castro turns and lets the ball run out for a corner kick. Now Smith can line it up on a stronger left foot. Denona playing the ball out in front of Campbell. Bennett now for Hall. Blackledge looking for the movement from Jorkera, but can't get it there. Jorkera just returns the ball to Hall. Smith moving from pivot to a left flank position. Good little interaction there from AFC, but well read by Campbell, who plays Wainwright to Denona. Back for Campbell. Just hadn't quite gotten her touch under control before she tried to move on to the next thing. Smith now with time, carrying the ball forwards, looks for Hall. Difficult ball to control though in the air, in between teammate and defender. Now Hall steps up, puts pressure on Denona. Jorkera wins the ball but not possession, as Wainwright will take the kick in. Feeds the ball down the line to Campbell. Blackledge with a little touch to put the ball out of play. Hall dispossesses Wainwright, but Crotty shields it out of play. Crotty with another good throw into the feet of Denona, but couldn't bring it down. As the clock ticks down to half time, we will give you the statistics at half time. Harrop for Reed. Reed tries to return the ball to Harrop. The header from Smith is over the bar. It will be a corner for Cumbre. Harrop for Reed. Reed shot. Definitely not troubling Bennett. Blackledge trying to play Jorkera, but unsuccessful. Richie looking to take on Denona. And that will be half-time, ladies and gentlemen. We will go through the statistics for you in just a moment. So for Cumbre, they had 182 attempted passes with a passing percentage of 68%, 11 passing strings of 4 or more, with just under 54% of possession, 13 shots and 6 on target. For Perth AFC, slightly more attempted passes with 189, with a passing percentage of 66%, 10 passing strings of 4 or more, longest passing string was 8. They had just over 46% of possession. Total shots from AFC was 5, with 3 of them on target. The most vital statistic at the moment is that the score remains 0-0. We'll be back very soon for the second half.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport.
Alright, we are back for the second half as Perth AFC get us underway. Beck Bennett drives the ball forward. Klomp deals with it well though at Fixo. Now Harrop plays the ball out in front of Klomp. She retrieves it and returns it to Harrop. Gives it back to Klomp. Now Reed. Shot is again comfortably saved by Bennett. Her throw not up to her usual standards, but and then Jorkera clears after Reed had driven forwards. Klomp with a bit of time and space. There's another shot. It's deflected wide by Bond. Bennett was looking very concerned for a moment that it may drift on target after the defender's deflection. That is Nelly Bond in the number 14 for Perth AFC. Now Klomp with the kick in. Plays Harrop. For Reed, Harrop with a good run. And Klomp. For Reed. Just about to give Cumbre a compliment for maintaining possession really well under pressure. Unfortunately, it seems commentators don't actually need to say anything to put a curse on teams. Now Ritchie with the kick in. Reed just organising her teammates to make sure everyone is defensively player on player. Good ball from Blackledge. Bond just not using the sole of her foot to get that ball under control, so it rolled out too far for Ritchie to retrieve. And Reed wins the ball in front of Ritchie, cuts back inside on her strong right foot, shot well blocked by Ritchie. And now Klomp, Beck Bennett getting down low to block the shot very well. Jokera, a tackle with Reed. Both of them checking the shin pads, making sure everything's all good, seems to be. Now Bond for Ritchie. Ritchie back for Bond. She turns into Denona though. Manages to get the ball to Blackledge, and now Jokera. And a ball, I think that was more of a cutback than a shot for Blackledge, just out of her reach. And now Reed from Crotty. Latoya Crotty's passing and throws, or distribution tonight has been very, very good, as Cumbre have dominated slightly more of the ball than their counterparts. AFC looking now like they're going to press a little higher though. And Ritchie brings the ball down but then puts it out of play under pressure from Harrop. Now Reed and Klomp with the kick in. Bennett again saves down low. Plays Blackledge. Now for Ritchie. Jokera. Blackledge. Oh, Bond had just made a run away. Couldn't get back in front in time. Good movement off the ball from the Cumbre players. Again, maintaining possession really well. Looking to try to create confusion amongst the Perth AFC defensive unit. Bennett looking for Bond. She holds the ball up well against Klomp. Feeds it back to Ritchie. Ritchie dispossessed by Harrop. Plays Denona. Blackledge does a very good job just to use her body and shield the ball out of play. Amberley Hall now back onto the court for Nelly Bond. Good header from Klomp. Both coaches making a couple of changes at the time. Smith hitting her own bench. Nowak down the line for Pierconen. Jokera plays Ritchie. And then through the legs down the line for Hall. Reed's got it though. Her shot was going to be going wide. Bennett just making sure. Pushing it out for a kick in. Pierconen. Her shot is well over the bar. Beck Bennett, her usual calm, enigmatic self in goal. Now Klomp. Reed looks for Pia Conan, finds her. But Bennett again there to snuff out the danger as Reed read that throw really well and then gives her teammate Emily Nowak just a little bit of a G up. Not having the best of touches. Smith now dispossessed by Reed. Nowak again comfortably saved by Bennett. Really is proving to be a very astute signing by Perth AFC. Now Jokera with a great little touch for Hall, whose shot is out of play at the near post. Nowak with a good little dummy, plays Campbell. Then to Klomp. Good back roll for Campbell. She's looking for the run of Nowak, finds her. Ritchie does well defensively, but Nowak wins the ball back. Now Pia Conan and Klomp. AFC content to get their defensive shape back and wait for the ball to be turned over, which it is. And now Smith for Hall. Ritchie. Again for Hall, who tries to play clever first time pass. Smith had made a good run and had just gotten herself a couple of metres of space from Campbell, but she was unable to bring to get close enough to the ball to bring it under control. The pass was hit ferociously. And then Hall, quite agriculturally, puts the ball over the sideline, leaving no doubt that she didn't want the ball on the court to be dangerous for Cumbre. Some sort of coming together off of the ball with Amberley Hall and Isabella Wainwright. Both players substituted by their respective coaches. The referees are signalling to each other that they're ready to go and play restarts. Now Reed cuts inside. Puts the ball in front of Nowak. Just a touch too far for the number 18. Now Bennett to Smith. To Blackledge. Good little flick inside. Jokera does well. Now Ritchie for Jokera, and Blackledge looks to get the ball into, I think it was meant for Jokera, but Smith had dropped into a position to receive. And now Ritchie with the shot. Latoya Crotty. Making it look like for a moment she was going to go for it, and then knowing that it was going over the bar, just stepped and stood still looking forwards. A very calm dummy there from the goalkeeper as Rockingham Cambio Cumbre call a timeout, so we will be back in just a moment. All right, we are back with a Perth AFC possession. Ball's given away though. Taylor Reid driving forwards, and she finishes down low to Beck Bennett's right. The number 10 winning the ball on halfway. Very dangerous player to give possession away to in that sort of position, as she just showed. A former WA junior and youth representative futsal player with a very good finish to put Cambio Cumbre 1 goal to the good. Nowak now receives from Reid. Bennett catches. Smith with the kick in. Plays Bennett. Back to Smith. Jokera with Ritchie. Blackledge looking for Jokera. Well defended by Nowak. Smith was able to cut out that pass before it was put out of play by Campbell. Reid. She's got Piaconin to her left. Can't get the ball to her. And Bennett's given it away. Good save from Reid though. Ritchie could go and Bennett tells her to. Oh, probably needed to use her other foot there to control the ball. Nowak resets to Piaconin. Now Reid. Cut out by Jokera, and was a 3v2. Ritchie does well to cut out Nowak's pass. Reid giving instructions, getting her teammates in the right positions. Piaconin with the kick in. Campbell, shot, out at the near post. Reid again intercepting the throw from Bennett. Streaming forwards, Castro with a good tackle though. And now she's chasing down the ball with Harrop. Harrop plays Reid. And then she turns, settles things down. Harrop took on Castro, beat her, but the sideline caught up to her. Now Lewis. Castro looking for Jokera. Excellent movement by AFC. Crotty is up to the challenge, making the left-handed save. That was AFC's most promising moment so far. Crotty now, another really good throw into the feet of Campbell. Well, that will be a two-touch free kick. See what AFC elect to do here as Rob Caruso looks like he's sprinting to get the timeout card in. He will very much enjoy seeing that back. Hope, oh, the camera wasn't pointed at him. Oh, devastation. All right, we will be back in just a moment. Jonathan Silas stepping out the 5 metres. All Cumbre players needing to be 5 metres from the ball. Smith is set up in a slightly strange... okay. That back roll from Smith was a little bit too big. Perhaps Beck Bennett would have been a good option there for a shot. She is now coming up higher. Black ledge for Castro. I would have suggested Castro be pushed further forward to give Bennett some time and space. And now Smith with the kick in. Castro, her pass is cut out by Reed. Now one-on-one with Bennett. Reed passing the ball to the far post. Looking for the run of Wainwright. But it was overhit. Now Jorquera for Smith for Blackledge. And Campbell dispossesses her. Reed calming things down, ensuring Cumbre get good possession. A great turn by Wainwright here, one-on-one. A touch, last touch was just slightly ahead of her, and Bennett was able to claim right on the edge of the box. Now Wainwright again for Harrop. Wainwright. Klump. Put the ball too far in front of Wainwright there. Now Jorquera for Smith. Her pass is cut out by Wainwright, who shoots. Wide of the target. Now Bennett, an underarm throw. I believe she was looking for Blackledge, but it went a little bit more towards Jorquera. As Blackledge looks to put the ball into the middle. Jorquera can't get to it. Smith lets it go for Bennett, who then throws to Jorquera. She's got it. Now feeds Smith. And Campbell got the nutmeg, but couldn't get around Smith in time to get the ball back. The referee deemed that there wasn't enough contact for a foul to be awarded. Campbell gets the nutmeg again. Jorquera comes across well to clear. Klump putting the ball out of play. Now Harrop looking for Wainwright. Gives it to her. Her shot's blocked by Smith. Now Wainwright turns, feeds the ball to Klump, and then to Harrop. Harrop does well to turn. We've got just under 4 minutes remaining. Pressure from Perth AFC. Wainwright turns over the ball. Smith tries to feed it to Blackledge, but again too far out in front of her. Crotty looking to throw to Denona. And she was almost surprised by the amount of space that she found herself in. Bennett looking up, looking to hit the pivot, which is at the moment Blackledge against Klomp. Oh, ball given away. Smith was making a run through the middle but couldn't get to it. And now Klomp into Denona. Under pressure from Hall. Denona doing well to shield it. Hall not getting back goal side, shoulder in the back. Good work from Denona to get there and manage possession of the ball as she continued forward. So Cumbre will have an opportunity now to put themselves 2 goals up. Bennett getting her wall organised. And now Wainwright it will be. Into the wall. Smith steps out. Dispossesses Wainwright. A good sliding challenge there from the Cumbre number 11. Smith looking for Ritchie but can't find her. Paul wins the ball in front, does well to bring it down. Plays Blackledge. Oh, she was looking for the run of Ritchie, who'd gotten in behind Klomp. Latoya Crotty will get us back underway. Now Wainwright. Klomp. Perth AFC looking to start pressing. Blackledge being instructed to step up, and she's got the ball. A shot wide though. Crotty into Denona, but Smith wins it. Plays Bennett. And Blackledge holds the ball up well. Turns and plays looking for Ritchie. Crotty throwing over the top. That will be Beck Bennett's ball. Wainwright with a good touch. Gives it out to Harrop and down the line for Denona. Clock ticking down. Now Klomp for Reed. Back onto the court to try to finish the game. Reed gives it back to Klomp. And back to Reed again. Her pass for Klomp was a little bit imprecise. Made it difficult. Now Bennett coming forward. Just over a minute remaining. Crotty goes for the shot. Now Bennett to receive again from Blackledge. Smith down the line for Ritchie. Thought Jorkera might have been moving to goal. Denona turns inside and that ball's fallen at the feet of Reed. Her shot was wide of the post. Ritchie turned into Klomp. Jorkera blocks a shot from Reed. Denona does well. There's a shot again at the near post. The ball forward from Smith. Not close to any of her teammates. Bennett with a shot at goal. Out by Klomp. Now Ritchie. Smith dummies the ball. Bennett, I don't think, was expecting it. Crotty throws. Denona received it but couldn't get it under control. That will be a Cumbre ball. Reed looking for the flick for Harrop. Bennett with the free kick. It's on target. Good save by Crotty. And that is full time, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back very shortly with the stats.
And just reading through the match statistics here, we have Cambio Cumbre versus Perth AFC. Cambio Cumbre having 50.3% possession compared to Perth AFC's 49.7. Total shots 28 to Perth AFC's 12. On target shots 13 to 6. Of course, the score was 1-0 and corner kicks 4-2. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in just a moment.